guys, you read that right. I lost my proprietary firm account. But before I get into the story of how I lost my proprietary firm account, I would love to actually introduce myself. My name is Glory George, but I'm known as forex, and I am a forex trader. I'm also a student, and I'm also obviously a YouTuber. So I'm student, forex trader, and also a YouTuber. So let's get straight into the story of how I lost my proprietary firm account. So just like I said, I am a student, meaning that I actually go to school, and the spare time I actually have when I come back from school, that's the time I use in checking out for opportunities in the market. So when I go to school around 7 a.m. and then I come back around 3 p.m. This means that I lost London session and some part of New York session. That's what I miss each and every day, Monday to Friday, apart from holidays. That's when I get to have that full access or that full time to the chart, right? So I bought a proprietary firm account, and that was a $5,000 proprietary firm account on Consumer Traders. Right, so I was trading this proprietary firm account. I think that I went about 4% up in profit on that proprietary firm account. I went 4% up in profit on that same proprietary firm account, a $5,000 proprietary firm account. So it came to a point whereby I wasn't making more profit, and I wasn't making losses like that. I would just break even. I'll go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. So I thought if I would increase my risk, because initially I risk 0.5% to 1% of my account on every trade I take on that proprietary firm account. That was the risk I was taking on that particular proprietary firm account, a $5,000 proprietary firm account. That was my risk. So when I actually observed that I'm not going up in profit and I'm not also going into loss, I'm just going up, going down, a break even, right? So I was just let me increase my risk so that once I'm winning, I'm just going straight and I'm passing the phase one, because the phase one you need to get $400 in profit before you pass the phase one and then get into the phase two. So I was $200 to $300 up. So that was the point where I wasn't making profit and I wasn't also making loss. I was just break even. So I thought of increasing my risk, because if I increase my risk, maybe I'll be able to pass the proprietary firm account more easy. So I think I had to increase my risk to about 1.5% of my account. So when I increased it, I started making. That's when the losses came. Guys, you need to learn from this. Don't ever increase your risk. Initially, what you started, if you start with risking 1% of your account, make sure you're using 1% of your account till that whole firm ends, man. Don't. If you're in your guys, let me actually explain it. For example, you're on the evaluation of the proprietary firm account. That's when you're trading on the demo. That's an evaluation. If you started with 1% risk per trade, follow that 1% risk per trade till you pass the proprietary firm account and get a live account. When you get a live account, then I will actually advise you use 0.5% of your account, right? So that you won't breach the limit and then lose that proprietary firm account. So when I increased, I think to 1.5% or to 2%, so that I can be able to pass that proprietary firm account, that was when the losses started coming. And then I went into deep drawdown, right? I had to even to explain to more people, people who are more advanced in trading than me. I had to talk with them and then tell them, they're just just continue with the trade. Just keep moving. Reduce your risk and start trading. Just reduce your risk and start trading. So little by little, you will get your account back to $5,000 and then maybe get back into profit. So I was okay, I'll just try that. So when I tried that, it actually worked. I was actually going into profit, recovering from the drawdown little by little. But it also came to that same point whereby I wasn't making losses. And I wasn't also making it. It was just break even each and every week. Break even. In a week, I can make just $3 on that account, $4 on that account. I was making losses and I was also making risk. So the thing was just I didn't know what to do. I couldn't even take a break off trading, because then was my holiday period, man. So I couldn't take a break off trading. I was just man, I need to pass this firm account before school opens, because when school opens, I won't have time to actually focus on the proprietary firm account or to also trade, because I go to school around 7 a.m. I miss London session and then I come back around 3 p.m. So I won't have time. So it was just pressurizing me to actually pass the proprietary firm account before school opened. So news events came up and I was just man, what if I go aggressive into this news and then this news goes in my direction? I'm going to actually get back into profit even on that particular account. I'll even cover the drawdown losses and get back into profit. So I was let me take this risk. It wasn't a calculated risk, right? Taking risk is good. Taking risk is normal in trading, but calculated risk is more better. So I didn't calculate my risk. I had to go all I went in all. I risked a lot on that account, and guess what? The news went against me. Like, I was wrecked. I didn't know what to say. I was just like quiet because I was speechless. Like, my eyes, I'm losing my proprietary firm account. I bought $50. I was like, shit. I was wrecked. So immediately I just had to go update my Telegram group that this was happening. So I lost the proprietary firm account. Like, guys, I hope you learned something. The thing there is, whenever you're in a drawdown, don't be in a rush. That what I'm telling you guys what I actually learned from this whole thing that happened. Whenever you're in a drawdown on your live account or proprietary firm account, don't increase your risk. Instead, reduce your risk so that little by little you will get the account. Like, you start growing the account. I mean, compound the account back to the initial amount you started up with. For example, I went to do drawdown. I went to do about 8% of my account into drawdown. So I had to increase my risk so that we get back into profit. That's a bad psychology. That's a bad way of thinking. I increased my risk and boom, it went against me. I even had to go in aggressively for the news, thinking that the news is gonna go in my direction. That was like, I traded what I felt. I didn't trade what I see, right? So I had to go in aggressively, and news took me out. Like, I was wrecked by the news event. So the whole lesson is, whenever you're in a drawdown, reduce your risk and start growing your account slowly. Right? Don't like be in a rush to actually get the account back. Man, just trade it slowly, and then maybe you get your account back to the initial startup amount. And also, don't trade what you feel, trade what you see, right? Trade your confirmation, trade your strategy. Don't trade what you feel. Why I went in aggressively on the news? Because I felt like the news is going to go in my direction, and when the news goes in my direction, I'm going to like get the account back to the initial startup amount, or actually get back into profit from that particular account. And boom, it went against me. Trading is 50-50. It has a chance of going against you and also have a chance of going in your direction. So it's just like a game of probability. So I didn't think in terms of probability. I was just thinking in terms of what I felt. I felt like, boom, the news is going to go in my direction and I will make profit. I'll cover up my drawdown. And boom, also, the news went against me. So that was the story of how I lost my proprietary firm account. And what does this mean for me? This means that I'm going to be going back to my small live account, guys. I'm going to be going back to my small live account. Man, so bad. But I just made this video to actually, tell you guys how I lost the proprietary firm account. And maybe this video might also stand as a reflection of how I became successful as a trader. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to become successful as a trader, have that better capital, that huge capital I've ever struggled for in trading. Because the whole thing about trading is to retire your parents, retire from that to your job, maybe just be independent on your own. You're not being pushed around by your boss. You're just with your trading laptop or your phone, and then you're just making money. Like, that's the kind of life I really want to live. I don't want to be under anybody commanding me from one place to another. I just want to do my own thing, make my own money, and feel happy. So guys, that's the lesson for today. Don't trade what you feel, trade what you see. Don't go in aggressively. When you're in a drawdown, reduce your risk and compound your account little by little. Don't think of going in aggressive. Don't think of using huge lot size because you want to get your account back. And also think in terms of probability. Don't think in terms of what you're feeling. Think in terms of what you're think in terms of probability. That is, there's an all of it going against you and also an all of it going in your direction. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and also turn on notification bell so that when next I'm actually posting another video, you will get notified. So subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you up in my next one. Peace out.